Alright. Delivery charge. Okay, nice. We got some of the armored trucks out front. Oh, we actually got a bunch of the armored trucks. Okay, okay. That's good, that's good. That's why I kind of like having these intro screens not skipped. And... I can't tell if there's another one in there or not, but I guess we'll see when we get in there. But anyway, delivery charge. I think this is definitely the best heist in the game for the time being. Get rushed. Thank you. I like to enter from this side over here. I think this side works pretty well. Something else that's kind of cool is you can actually go really far in like all the different directions from the outside, which is
there's a guard.
Kind of cool. Alright. Just climb up this truck. Jump to here. Okay. And then we got two more trucks in here. Okay. Where's that camera? Oh, never mind. It's way over there. But yeah, there's a lot of like traversability in this heist, and I think that is really cool. There's like a bunch of different ways you can enter the place. I'm definitely going to take those little first aid kits, so when I do take fall damage, because, you know, there's a lot of fall damage in this game, especially compared to Payday 2. But yeah, I normally like coming in here because you could get in here pretty easily, and then this safe will have one of the things we need to actually access. Part of the things. Got the RFID tag. Open that. We can open that, so now we can come in here, but I'm not going that way. Man, I love the announcer guy. I wish like it was a little bit louder.
Watch the guard.
But, you know, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. It also plays very often. Oh, also we got lucky too. So we could actually climb in right here, but it's not what I'm trying to do. I want to get the blue key card off this guy so I can go in through the basement. This way, like, I like going this route. I guess I didn't finish saying why. Because I can go in this way, get the RFID tag, come this way, get the blue key card from this guy, and then I can get a red key card from the basement. And then I have all of the things I need in order to access, you know, pretty much everything in the heist. I'd like him to...
Guard, over there.
But yeah, overall, I think this is a very good heist. There's a lot of RNG. More RNG in this heist than any other heist in the entire game, which is obviously awesome because it adds a ton of replayability. Now, I do want to see if we got this vent. Nope. Okay, so there's a lot of these like sewer grates, and then you could get them as bag secure points. And you don't need to use like a favor or anything for that. It's just there, you know? It would be cool, you know, if they added a Payday 2 styled pre-planning where like you have like the whole map with the layout of the place. Okay, no guard here. We do have that vent. And there's a red key card just sitting right there. Awesome. Alright. I'm just worried about where the guard is. Okay, he's right there. Thanks, Dallas, for marking the guard through the wall. Alright, so this will be the security room.
Watch the guard.
I can just come over here to get the first QR code, which we'll need, how many? We'll need 8 QR codes, or 6, or something like that? Because there's 2 armored trucks in the garage. There's 2 in that side yard right outside the garage, 2 out front, and then 1 more inside. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7. So we'll need 7 QR codes. Unless there's not one on the inside, which I couldn't see one in there. There is a lead guard, and the cameras are Titan cameras, and I did not bring in any favors, in case you were wondering. Oh yeah. Just one other thing, I could check this sewage grate. Nope, not that one. Alright. This is where the vault is at.
Spotted a guard.
Okay, another phone in here. And there's really no point to opening up all the safes because Actually, there is a point to opening one of the safes. It's one of the ones on the other side. Just because they don't spawn any, like, loot or anything. Aside from, like, loose cash, which I suppose could be useful to charge your overkill thing. But I still don't have my, ECM, my pocket ECM fully upgraded or whatever. So, to me, it's not really that useful. But, you know, that's just kind of how it be. I guess it doesn't really matter.
Guard.
Okay.
There's a guard.
Luckily, I could see both of the guards right now. So there is a safe in here, and I was told that you could actually get the correct combination from the safe, instead of having to, you know, do all these, but I'll just take a screenshot of that, because I don't feel like typing every single one of those. Okay, I was about to mention that as well. Now that we open up that door, the lead guard will be coming up, so... Okay, there is another Gensec truck in here. Okay. I mainly just kind of want to wait for the, lead guard to leave, but... not the end of the world. Alright. Unlock that, so we can get out here. And confirm there are 2 more. Thought there was another QR code phone sitting there. Now, I noticed that nobody ever really comes through here. Like, at all. Like, no guards or anything. Unless you start a search. No phone or anything in there. There are a bunch of these crates, but we'll probably worry about getting these later. Because I mainly need the QR code phones. But yeah, I noticed, like, nobody really comes through there. So, I think you could probably hide stuff in there. We do have this vent here as well.
Guard over there.
Don't know why I wasn't marking the guard, but...
Spotted a guard.
yeah. I don't remember what I was saying earlier. I know I was mentioning the pre-planning. But yeah, I like the pre-planning system. Or, for this heist specifically, compared to the rest of the game. Because you can actually buy the heist-specific favors, instead of relying on, you know, RNG to have a chance of getting one of them. So there's, like, the boat infill extract. So, like, that little dock that's back here. That one right down there. You could spawn in a boat at that dock, and that's your bag secure point, as well as your where you leave the heist at. Okay, got another phone there. And then there's like a max capacity, so like it fills the vault and all like the little side rooms full of money. So there's like a ton of money and whatnot. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Just gonna get this phone real quick. And then there's like, what's it called? Like road rage redux? I almost said delivery charge redux. Road rage redux, and basically it just lets you move the armored truck on the inside of the building. Lets you basically just secure the entire truck, which is pretty cool, I suppose. Just a keycode. Okay, so I think I was lied to. Where did I see that other QR code? Right here. This will put me at four QR codes. Alright. Oh, took a screenshot of that, so... I don't know if there's another way to tell what the right code is. So we'll basically just try everything until we eventually get it right.
Guard over there.
But it will be a waiting game because we gotta wait for this dude to leave. The lead guard will walk and like stand like right there. So it'll be a little bit of a waiting game. It'll take some time. Oh yeah, that was the last favor. I forgot I was talking about that. The last favor. Actually, first, what code? All right, here is the screenshot. So we'll try 8773. We'll try that first. 8773. Oh, nice. Cool. Now I don't even need to type anything else in. So because we open the vault, kind of like other heists where there's a vault, the lead guard will basically get rerouted straight to the vault. Because he's going to peek inside.
You've got two options for securing the loot. Either take it back to the van, or drop it down to the sewers.
Just need to be a little careful here.
Guard.
Alright, let's throw a throwing knife over there.
Guard. Over
Never
there.
mind, that was a complete waste. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to just wait. Well, I guess I can continue talking about the favors. Anyway, yeah, the last one. I forget what the name of the favor, but it basically just spawns 2 of the containers from 99 boxes, so you get those same, the Wixia processor component things, and then you have to, like, bring them to the secure point, and you need to find, like, the liquid nitrogen or whatever to put in your semi-trailer. So, you know, to keep them cool. Apparently I missed
Guard.
a stack of cash right there. Or a wad of cash, rather. Okay, we're just gonna go. Alright, dump both of those over the fence. That and let us get out of here. Alright, dump that over there. And I can open this, and I am going to.
Guard. Over there.
I was like, who was looking at me? The dude upstairs. Alright, we'll loop that one. So don't have to worry about that. No loot in there. Luckily, it's not like guards will care about this being open, because they don't care. If it's open, it's not suspicious or anything. It's supposed to be opened. There. No, I don't think that actually does anything. Where he says, Transport 11, final check for departure. I thought, when I was first playing this, and the first couple times I tried it out, I thought, like, maybe that would mean, like, one of the armored trucks is about to leave. But it didn't seem to actually do anything. So I don't know if maybe it was just bugged out and it wasn't working properly, or if it just actually straight up doesn't do anything. I don't know. Or maybe this will be the one time it actually does do something. And then I'll be missing out on an armored truck's worth of loot. So there's another crate there I'm gonna check. And then I don't think there were any other crates in this building to check. So I can go upstairs, check those ones after that, and then we'll be done on the inside. Well, there's 2 other, like, little side rooms that I need to check. So I guess I should do that. Nothing there, so maybe I'll go
Watch the guard.
check those before I go up.
There's the guard. Look out! A camera.
Definitely was a little risky of me to just
Guard,
book it
over
in
here.
here, because a guard will, like, stand, like, right over here.
Watch the guard.
Also, there's Mr. Lead Guard. Yeah. Oh. Well, good thing there was just one of them. And good thing it's a lot slower than, I almost said First World Bank. Not First World Bank, but the other one. I think it was the next room over. But just in case it was this one, I'm gonna open these while I'm waiting for these guards to move out of the way. But yeah, the favors. I know I keep getting distracted, but I mean, if you've watched my videos before, you already know that's how I be. But yeah, like, they're not bad. Like, really, one of them just kind of, I think, should be a favor. Then the other 3 should just be lumped into the,
Guard.
RNG of the heist. Like, the boat arrival and exfil, that favor, that should stay as a heist-specific favor. But the other three, the max capacity, where like all of these side rooms that I'm in right now and the vault have like a ton of money bags and stuff because, you know, the facility's at max bag capacity, as well as like, you know, a chance for there to be... Okay, this was the right one. Yeah, so you can squeak the duck, and that makes this heist a 10 out of 10. Pretty cool.
Watch the guard.
Yeah, the max capacity one, as well as the, you know, Wixia processor thing, you know, the 99 boxes containers, and the Road Rage Redux. I think all three of those favors should be integrated into this heist's just base RNG, because then that would give you a lot more replayability, because then it's not like you need to bring in a favor just to get some extra loot. I was never really a fan of that kind of stuff, even in Payday 2, where, like, there'd be a, you'd have to bring in a specific pre-planning or buy a specific favor in order for it to spawn this specific loot. Like, I was never really a fan of that. So, you know, obviously I'm not a big fan of that here in Payday 3 either. I'm just going to toss those over, and then we are... yeah, I guess I can get the stuff from this little warehouse. Here's the camera. So there is a sieve that'll spawn in here, and I think it's actually the only sieve on the map.
Check the sieve.
Right there. Okay. Now, one thing I still wish you could do it, is like, if I look at a camera while I'm in a camera, I could like press and hold the interact button, then I could just instantly swap to that camera. Because a lot of the time, the cameras aren't even right next to each other. Like, they are on this occasion, but in a bunch of heists in this game, the cameras are not next to each other in the little camera feed, and it's mildly annoying. Especially on a heist like, Under the Surface, where, like, there's, like, 40 cameras.
Guard, over there.
Oh, I was wrong. I lied. Apparently there's 2 sieves in here. Well, every other time I've done this, there's only ever been 1. And he's normally just standing in the middle. Okay. Yep. I completed a daily challenge. No QR code found. I just want to make sure that there's none that spawn. Why is there a pretzel? I mean, that is a pretty important tool. Okay, and then I was already in here way earlier. Oh, how did I miss that when I was in here way earlier? I was about to say, I was already in here way earlier, and I didn't see one.
There's one.
I didn't see one because I'm blind. So, there was one in there. But I'm blind, so I didn't see it. Alright, toss those over. I'll still need to find 2 more QR code phones somewhere. So I'll probably check the guard shacks up front. Oh, thanks for the stutter there. Love Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine is so cool for things like that. And then the guard that patrols up here
Guard.
can be a meanie sometimes and sneak up on you. This truck is empty. Very sad. This truck is also empty. Okay.
Spotted a guard.
It's also lucky we even got the trucks, because like I was saying, with the RNG stuff, like, those 3 favors should just be integrated into the base heists RNG. You know, so like, you could come in and then like, you have a chance of having the max capacity, or, you know, you come into the heist and one of the, you know, like this side, maybe there's one of the Wixia shipping containers, and you have one of the Wixia devices, instead of, you know, needing a favor to spawn a certain type of loot. I don't know, I just find it kind of lame
Over there.
when it does that. So one other thing I will say, there's 2 guard shacks, this one here, and there's one in the front of the facility. Don't use the iPad things to open up either one of the gates, because that will make a one of the armored trucks leave. Now, I did it
Watch the
before,
guard.
and I had this exact same RNG setup where, you know, there was, like, all of the, like, 7 trucks. The 7 armored trucks in here. I'm just gonna wait for him to look away from me. Go. We'll quickly get this.
I found
Okay.
one. There's a guard.
Good thing guards are... Oh. It's this one. Well, that's not ideal. I'm probably not going to bother securing him there, then. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. The guard check. There's, like, little things. Don't open them, because, like, it'll make a truck leave. I don't know if it was just bugged out for me, but, like, I had all of these same exact trucks that I have right now for this specific playthrough that I'm doing, and... like, I think a truck just manifested into existence and just left because I opened up that other gate on that side. That truck was still there. That truck, or this truck was still there. Those 2 were there. Those 2 in the garage are still there. And the one on the inside was still there. And it was like, okay, what truck just left? And then Shade was like, you just lost us so much money because you let that truck leave. Way to go, guys. And I was like, no, I didn't. I didn't lose us anything because all of the trucks are still here. So that one just spawned out of nowhere. It was kind of funny. You know, it gave me a good laugh. Like just an airplane. But yeah. But I would still probably recommend not opening up any of the gates in the guard shack.
Spotted a guard.
Are we not ideal? Just want to check this guard shack, see if I can get a QR code, and then we'll open up that truck, check that container, then we'll take that staircase right over here to go check the rest of those boxes that are up top that I didn't finish checking earlier. Check the rest of those, and then we will basically just be securing all the bags.
Guard.
And I don't see a QR code phone up there. Okay, perfect. There is one right back here, which is the last one we need.
Here's one. Spotted a guard.
Would have been nice if, like, maybe some of the guards could have the, you know, conveniently the phone sitting on their belt on the back of them. You know, like some other heists in the game. You know, just for the sake of that. That'd be nice. But yeah, that's, like, probably my only complaint about this heist, is just, like, 3 of the favors just spawn additional loot or change what the loot is. And I'm like... Man, just make that a part of the game, or a part of the heist. But other than that, amazing heist, no complaints. Great heist. Definitely the best one in the game. It's kind of like a Shadow Raid 2.0. Because, like, you know, there's a lot of different ways you can go, a lot of different things you could do. And it's very nice, you know what I mean? Oh, I've done that before. And the guard is not happy when he sees that. There we go. Alright, perfect. Yeah, I got lucky because the guard was, over there somewhere. There. This time, they went over the fence. Alright, and then I'm gonna go up this staircase.
There's a guard.
I don't know if that'll distract him or not. Do I not have the skill on anymore to activate lures at a distance? I don't think I do. I think I swapped it for something. Okay. He heard me sprinting, so he'll go to investigate. And while he's doing that, I will go up the stairs. Oh, apparently I could use this as a secure point, as well as the one over there. Interesting, interesting. Okay, I already unlocked this earlier, but I have the RFID tag, so in case I didn't, it wouldn't really matter too much. And this window was shattered open with a brick, so we can leave this way, which is gonna be where I go. Oh, okay, good. Just wanted to make sure, you know, that I got everything.
Watch the guard.
Alright, perfect. There's also a vent up there, so you can get in there if you want from that way, but... that was close. If I landed down there, yeah, I would have failed. Because I would have gone down. And then these crew AI are going to take 20 years to get over here. Just want to give them these 2 bags so I can go grab those ones.
Guard, over
I mean, there
there.
is that bag secure point, so I mean, I suppose I could secure them there. But, you know. We have pretty good heist. Oh, I guess I do have another complaint about this heist. The soundtrack. At least the stealth portion of the soundtrack. Let me ask you this. Did you even realize there was a soundtrack until I mentioned it? Because, yes, it's there and you can obviously hear it, but it doesn't have that, like, you know, like every other heist in the game except for, like, I mean, First World Bank is also kind of, not a contender, an offender of this as well, where, like, the stealth soundtrack is not even, like, noticeable at all.
Guard.
You know, kind of sucks. You know what I mean? Because, like, Gustavo is always cooking with the soundtracks, but, like, with this one and First World Bank, at least the stealth portion,
Watch the
it's
guard.
just, like it's there, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have, like, the five phase stealth tracks, you know, like every other one, or every other heist in the game. Oh, I also didn't unlock that, so maybe it's
Guard,
not a
over
good
there.
idea to go in here. And if I had that skill to activate the lures from a distance, I could activate that one.
Guard.
It's probably more work than it's worth. Come on. I just want to hack your radio. Okay, he didn't hear that, so whatever. Alright, you know what? I've decided I don't care about that bag secure point. Because it's going to be more work than what it's worth. I mean, I could intimidate the dude on the outside and keep that camera looped, but... Van is over there. Also, I've never used the zipline bag, but I'm assuming if you do use the zipline bag on this heist, you put it up here, I would assume. Like, I assume you probably just, like, throw it, like, right here, and then, like, it'll take you to that, probably. I don't know. I haven't used it, so I wouldn't know. I'm just gonna grab an extra one of these. Alright. But yeah, those are really the only complaints I have about this heist. Other than that, really good. Best heist in the game. It's just, you know, the soundtrack doesn't really have that punchiness to it, I guess, for lack of better words.
Spotted a guard.
Where, like, as you progress through the heist, the soundtrack also progresses.
That's 1 bag.
It's also nice they finally added the bag secure pop-up. I know, like, those of you who have seen my videos for this game before, you know that I did have a bag secure notification thing like that. That was from a mod. But obviously I don't need to use the mod anymore because they added it to the game, so... But yeah, even though it's not marked, obviously, with the secure point, it's that sewer grate and that one over there. You can still secure them in the van, even though there's no, hey, you can secure your bags here. So, it is quite nice. I just feel like moving that forklift.
That's 5.
But yeah, it's not a bad heist, though. I do like it.
Guard, over there.
I know I've said that like 20 times now, but, you know. Just, you know, change the favors. Make those 3 favors that change what the loot is, and just have them integrated with the RNG of the heist. That would add for so much replayability.
7 bags and counting.
You know? Also, They still haven't added the animation for blowtorching the fences open, and that's been in the game since 2023. Like December of 2023 when they added Murky Station to this game. Oh, speaking of Murky Station, I'm really hoping that they don't just call this good, this heist good, and never add Shadow Raid. Because yes, I know everybody calls it Shadow Raid 2.0. I know I said that at the beginning of this video, I think. Which it basically is kind of Shadow Raid 2.0. But I would still really, really love to see Shadow Raid, like the actual Shadow Raid from Payday 2 in this game. I think that would be really cool. Maybe this heist is kind of like a test. You know, maybe they were using this as like a test to see how like RNG stuff would work in the game. Clearly they can do it. Also, the bags. They had said before that like something along the lines of like they could only have like 19 bags on a heist, and they can't possibly have more than 19 because like it would break the game. But this heist, if you use like the max capacity favor as well as like some of the other ones, it gives you extra loot in the map or in the heist. You can get like over 40 bags, which is a lot more than the 19 bag limit that they said. So, you know, if that's the case, remove the bag limit from cook-off, please. But I mean, they also need to like revamp the XP payout for a lot of the heists in the game, because it's kind of like not worth it on some heists. Like that's why I avoid cook-off and Fear and Greed, because Fear and Greed, it's still the hardest stealth heist in the game, I believe. Wait, that's everything, right? Okay, yeah, that's everything. Awesome. Oh, I am enjoying the scenery. Look at this place. It's pretty cool. Alright. That is Delivery Charge. Like I said, pretty good heist overall. You know, I just wish like they would integrate the favors. The 3 RNG based favors that are revolve around like getting different loot or getting extra loot. I wish that they would integrate those 3 into just the base heist RNG. So like imagine like you show up, one of the trucks is replaced with one of like the armored trucks is replaced with one of the white Wixia storage containers, and then it's like, wow, we have one of those Wixia processors. That's pretty cool. Or maybe, you know, you show up and then there's no armored trucks at all except maybe one, but that one armored truck you have to do like the road rage redux thing for. Or, you know, maybe like all the vaults are like full of cash. That'd be super cool. But unfortunately, those are tied to favors, and you know, I'm not really a huge fan of favors that are kind of required to get different loot or more loot, or you know, that sort of thing. I know I said that earlier, but either way, that's it for this one. If you enjoyed, I would appreciate you dropping a like on it. If you happen to be new to my channel, I would also greatly appreciate you subscribing. With all that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day, morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, or whatever time it is for you and whatever time zone you are in. And I'll catch you all later. DeltaWolf out.